something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show. Today I have some of my baseball moms here to help me out to share some of their recipes that can get us on the field 1, 2, 3, and to feed the families and to have fun while you're doing it so you're not totally exhausted.
Absolutely.
To make it easy. So we're going to get started with a cocktail. Because as moms, we deserve that as we're out going to the baseball field, the soccer field, the baseball field, whatever field you're going, and you're just tired and you need some mom time. So I came up with a mama martini. So ladies, we're going to get started with that. So we have a shaker. We're going to put some ice in here.
Okay.
Excuse my hands, ladies, but they're just going to go in.
We know you're clean.
There we go. I'm clean. I'm good. I'm good for it. A little bit of ice in your martini shaker.
Okay.
Tammy, you want to
Sure.
that there? Oh, by the way, this is Sabrina and this is Tammy. So they're gonna help me out today. We need that vanilla vodka right there.
Saying you pointed to that.
Some cranberry juice is gonna go in there. A little bit of cranberry juice, and you know, everybody, I don't measure, so we just kind of go with whatever we're feeling today. So here goes the vanilla vodka, and you know what? You don't have to get the expensive vanilla vodka because it's going in a mixed drink. So any mixed drink that I do, I don't go expensive vodka because you know what? You're mixing it with other things and you're really not concentrating on the vodka itself. So we're going to mix this like so. And I usually have a little, I'm going to drip. Shake that a little bit.
Shake, shake.
Shake it like one of those exercise things.
Go, Sabrina.
Go, Sabrina. Sabrina knows about that. Sabrina has exercise classes, so maybe I should have had you do that. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Come on, girls. Okay, now we're going to open it up.
Guys, be fair.
Okay, we're going to take our glasses, which I have already rimmed with corn syrup, and then we just did sprinkles, so any type of sprinkles, sugar candy sprinkles that you want in there. We're going to pour this into here, and hopefully I do this without spilling any. And this is going to be topped off with one more ingredient, champagne. And once again, the champagne does not have to be expensive. Now, ladies, I know I like the best of things, but I am going to tell you that the champagne was not expensive because it's just, you don't have to worry about that. Look at how pretty that looks.
Great.
We're going to add in the champagne, and it could be any champagne you want. I went with this Spumante champagne here. A little Italian. Look at the fizz.
Look at the
how
bubble.
pretty. Isn't it exciting? I love the sound of that. Oh, this is exciting.
And we only drink one before the ball game, right?
Yeah, well, actually, Sabrina, I was going
During
to say,
the 7th inning stretch.
don't ever question what's in my cooler, okay?
Wow.
Okay, we won't tell anybody. Here's one for you, Sabrina.
Thank you.
And Tammy.
Thank
like I said, I'm
you.
so glad you guys came in to do my show with me today. And here's to happy cooking and lots of fun.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And here's to baseball season.
Yeah.
This is how we deal with our husbands, too.
Very good. Very
That's
good.
good.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
It's yummy.
I
That's
like
the
that.
Mama Martini.
You don't get too much. I mean,
Yeah.
I like that it doesn't.
It doesn't even come in.
Yeah, that's nice.
Stays on the rim.
Pretty good.
Okay, ladies.
Oh,
we
that's
do have
yum.
to cook. So we can sip on these while we're cooking. I'll just set these aside. And we're going to get started with Tammy's Easy Strawberry Pie. And like
All
I
right.
said, I love easy things. And this is 1, 2, 3.
Okay. First,
What do we have, Tammy?
This you start with it's a rolled cookie dough. You can get it in the refrigerated section at the grocery store. It doesn't matter what brand.
Awesome.
Actually,
I like that.
this one, the pan size that I have, it's actually a roll and a half.
Okay.
So,
this is a bigger pizza pan.
It is
You
a little
used your
bigger.
pizza
Yeah,
pan.
if you go a little smaller, then one roll will do. But this one was a roll and a half, and it's rolled, so you just cut it just in little circles,
Okay.
and you place them around. And then I just pinched it together, kind of made the crust to go up so that once I add all the drizzle and the strawberries, it doesn't flow over. But I just kind of made it.
And Tammy,
like a
you
crust.
could use a rectangle pan as well, but just use maybe 2 tubes of the sugar.
Yeah,
Cookie
if it's
in there.
bigger.
If it's bigger, okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
you
so
can just.
What goes on top of this now? You have the sugar cookie that's already baked, and you
So
have
you
this
bake
cold.
that. So
Yes, you bake this
Bake it
first.
first.
Yep, just follow the instructions on the cookie roll. And I mean, I love it because I am such a cookie fanatic. I don't turn anything down that has a cookie in it.
But it's such an easy crust too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
So you
1,
eat
2, 3,
that
and
other
then
half of the dough that you stick in the fridge.
For my kids. One
picking
for the
at
man, one for me.
No, we would never do anything like that, would we?
Then this is just 2
Oh, my
pounds of
gosh.
strawberries.
2 pounds of strawberries,
2 pounds
which
of strawberries.
right now, the summer season, it's awesome because our fresh
Perfect.
berries are in,
Yeah.
and it's
Right.
exciting. So we're just going to kind of
I've
move
already
these
cut
around.
them, and I've cut them so like when I cleaned them and then cut them, some of them I leave whole. You know, if they're
okay.
small enough, I leave them whole. If they're bigger, I cut in half, and then I kind of just
Awesome.
I
Do you
place
have
them.
them down?
Yep, I have them
Like
down.
that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's
so
flip
that
them here, Sabrina. Grab a couple strawberries and
so
flip
then
them
I
over.
just kind of
Do
so
a
it's just a
little flip.
really pretty design after they're all down.
Okay.
I kind
Oh,
of
that
like
does look pretty.
Yeah,
that
it
way.
looks prettier than
Because then
seeing
when
the
you
white.
put the drizzle over it, the sauce, it's gonna
Right.
kind of like radiate over the top of the strawberry.
Exactly.
Radiate. Isn't that a nice
It's a
word?
great word.
Radiate.
Have you ever tried it with other berries?
You can add
wonder.
blueberries.
Blueberries
Yeah,
on there
that
would
would
be
be
pretty
really
too.
pretty.
Like I said, I'm a cookie fanatic. There's not much fruit that I like, but you
Okay.
can add whatever fruit that you want. 4th of July would be real cute with blueberries
Right,
added in
that's what I'm
here.
thinking.
I
That's
love
so
blackberries
pretty.
too. Blackberries are
Blackberries,
my
yep.
favorite. We used to have a blackberry bush when I was a kid.
Now this is your topping.
Okay.
And all this is, and you just boil it, it's 1 cup of sugar, 2
Okay.
tablespoons of white Caro, you got 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and a
So
cup
that
of water.
thickens it. Okay.
Then you thicken it, you boil and thicken, and you just kind of keep stirring it.
Do we need a little spatula
Yeah.
here maybe to
Sure.
kinda-
Once you boil and thicken, then you just add 2 to 3 tablespoons of strawberry gelatin. I add
Oh,
3
okay.
tablespoons. I like it. It's more flavor.
Okay, so you get the strawberry flavor.
Yeah, you
happen
get the
in there.
strawberry
Okay.
flavor, and you just kind of
Ooh, oh my gosh. is
just
that pretty?
drizzle over the top.
That looks really, really good.
Just kind of spread it all along there.
You want me to spread it on top of here like a little bit? Then?
Yeah, or it'll just flow. I kind of tip
Sometimes.
it back and
That's all right.
forth.
That's all right. It's good. It's all good.
Yeah, there's a
Just
lot more
kinda
in
mess
there
it-
if you
okay.
want
Yeah, my grandma would be all over that. You have to get every
I
little...
do the same thing. I get every
You
drop.
don't want to be wasteful. See how there's a lot in there.
There is a lot.
I
yeah,
call it
doesn't-
goodness in the bottom of the pan here. Okay, there's a lot more in there. It's the same with my martini too. I make sure I drink it to every... Sabrina, you're fine. Never waste it. Never.
And then all you
That's
do is
funny.
just put it in the refrigerator until it's ready to go.
Oh, okay.
I kind of don't make it up too far in advance. If
So
it's
like the night before would be good?
the night before or the day of, you just
Okay.
kind of,
Oops,
you
my
know, an
strawberries.
hour.
So that's it.
Yeah, an hour in the
Oh.
refrigerator. It'll thicken up. That sauce will really thicken up.
So we like things that are 1, 2,
2,
3.
3,
1, 2,
yes.
3, and nice and easy. Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Tammy. I
yeah.
like that.
And it's delicious.
And it's refreshing too.
Then, you know,
the
if you want, you can
strawberries,
get some
very
Cool
nice.
Whip and top it off with some Cool
Ooh,
Whip.
That would be good. Do you have do you do the can or do you do the
It
tub?
don't matter.
Yeah. See that? And
Top
everybody
it more
knows when I have a
strawberries.
can, it always goes in my mouth. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens.
Don't get
but
hard. That's good.
this kind of happens. Okay, we're going to set this over here because that looks
want me to
really,
take that
really good.
spatula
Oh,
for you?
thank you. And we're going to move on to Sabrina's salad. Now, this salad's good because it has fruit in it. Because when we're heading to the fields, we're always kind of like we grab fast food or grab whatever's at the concession stand. And it's nice to have something that's waiting at home that's has nutrition to it. And you made a salad that has what in it?
Okay, well,
Oh, my hands are sticky here.
and
Hold on
I
one
really
second.
had to think about this because it's actually my grandma's recipe, and it not really a recipe, but something that she fixed quite often. I think just because apples are affordable, and
Right.
but she used to make this with mayonnaise, and
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise. I will eat it occasionally, but in a salad, I think that's a big fat that you can cut out. So I have made it my own, even though I'm going to call it Grandma's apple salad.
That's fine.
And I'm using vanilla Greek yogurt.
But you know what, Sabrina, that a lot of those salads made back like in that era were made with mayonnaise. So I think, like you said, the Greek yogurt is a great substitute for dips, for salads. I think that's awesome.
And it's just loaded with protein for our little athletes and for ourselves. It's a good source of protein. And so that's the little twist I did on it. So what I do is, and I'm a fan of crunchy peanut butter, and you can of
you're
course
a crunchy girl.
You can, well, I like that.
girl.
I know, and you can substitute with creamy as well.
But
This is actually extra crunchy.
Oh my gosh, you really
A little bit more protein with those nuts.
But and again, my theory with this is we do like chips and crunch, so I'm trying to simulate the crunch
that's awesome.
in the salad,
I like that.
so that it'll satisfy that crunchy in a healthy manner. So simply half a cup of crunchy peanut butter or creamy.
To your diced apples that you tell
I'm
them
sorry.
what you put in your apples so they don't brown.
I cut these up earlier, so I went ahead and doused them in Sprite, which I know a lot of people
really?
use.
But I want
lemon.
everybody to see, because these were diced up good, like 3 hours,
yeah,
3
several
or 4 hours
hours
ago. And she put Sprite over them so they didn't brown that much. Isn't that awesome?
I did not know
Instead
that.
of lemon juice, because sometimes lemon juice is
And I think
too much.
I think it's a citric acid, but that's right. Sometimes lemon will change, really
the taste,
alter
the flavor. So
and
I
with
like
the
that
Sprite,
idea.
I doused
That's
it,
great.
spilled it out, and it kind of preserves them from turning
Interesting.
to brown.
Yeah, I
now, I
thought
do
that
want to
was
mention, too, you can do this as a dip as well. So if you are going somewhere where you're just going to slice your apples, for a tailgate or something, you can prepare this as a dip and just instead of caramel dip. So again, it's a little healthier option.
That's awesome. I like that idea.
So half a cup of the peanut butter, half a cup, and you don't have to use a Greek yogurt, but I did just because it's higher in protein. So, and I do vanilla. So vanilla, half a cup of the Greek yogurt. And just because
It does look good.
I
I love the peanut butter.
I like it a little bit sweeter.
She wants to dip.
Dip in
I'm
that
actually
peanut.
going to go for one of these apples.
Just go for it.
You missed the peanut butter. You better
I
try
know I
again.
do.
And then I sprinkle just a little bit of brown sugar, just to sweeten it up and just to take that little bit of bite out of the yogurt that sometimes, again, you're trying to trick the kids. So that kind of just,
Yeah, I like
and I
tricking them
don't
that
use
way.
much. It's
The
not
less
even-
they know, the better it is.
Right.
I really feel that way. It's like, oh, yeah. No, it doesn't have it in it. Tell them.
Okay, and then with the crunch, a little bit of celery, because celery and peanut butter go well together.
perfect.
So,
Yes.
and again, it's just getting a little more fiber, a little more nutrients.
Oh, I love it.
And then I went ahead and did some grapes as well, just because I wanted to add a little color, because it was kind of bland to look at without that. And you simply just mix this together. Very easy, very simple. You can throw it in the fridge.
Oh, wow.
And if there's other ingredients, if your kids will eat it because there's little mini marshmallows in it,
Right.
go for it.
So you can
if
add
you like
anything
walnuts,
Heck, you could even put sprinkles on top of it, just a little bit,
And then
they think it's like
they
so
would
special
think it's
that
a
you went
sugar.
through.
They see the sugar.
Just a little
Absolutely.
bit. They think, oh wow, that's really cool.
It truly was something that my grandma made all the time, and just one of those memories I have of that. And it really, with the Greek yogurt, I couldn't tell the difference. It really tasted very similar to what she made. Very simple. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
Very
Thank you
delicious.
so much, Sabrina.
You're
That is
welcome.
great. So we have the apple salad up there along with the strawberry pie, and we're going to move on to my pulled pork sandwich because it's the crock pot. Ladies, the crock pot is your friend.
Yes.
Especially
On a daily basis.
especially during any type of sports season. You love the crock pot because you know what that question is when they come in the door, what's for dinner, and we have to go here and we have to go there and we have to go there, and you're like, okay, well the main part of the meal is done and it's in the crock pot and you're good. So I came up with a pulled pork, which is good and easy to put in the crock pot. And we're just going to add just one ingredient into it, and it's just simple, simple, simple. So I like things that are simple. But
simple.
first, I think we need to take a drink of our martini because we need to
Sounds good.
focus on ourselves because one more toast because we kind of lose ourselves.
Cheers.
Lose ourselves during sports season, don't
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah, which is all year long.
Yeah,
Right.
we go into baseball to football season, and then there's basketball season.
And then it's
and-
cheerleader too. Don't forget about that.
The dancing, yes, we're heading into that too as well. So, okay, so we have to make sure we have time for us. So,
I know my family, I mean, when I love crock pot too because I'm busy as well, and I love to come into a house that smells like I've worked all day. So I'm like the hero. When they come in and they can smell
what's
for
cooking
dinner?
on it.
Yeah.
Smells so good.
Yeah,
that's right.
And the crock pot is nice because you can just, before you head out to work, if you're working or you're staying at home, you can get it in there before you bring the kids to school or you head to work.
Easy. And
you get it in there, and it's cooking. It's doing this job all day. So that's nice. So we are going to move on to that, which I have. Tammy, can you help me out bringing some of that stuff over there? We're going to start with our pork, and we're going to get that in the crock pot. And you know what? Whatever the grocery store has on sale with pork.
Really?
This is a pork roast that's sliced, and so whatever pork that you like that's on sale, you're just going to put it into the crock pot. So it's all 1, 2, 3, and you're not going to mess with it after it goes in there. So we're going to add.
How big though? I never know.
This is about. Let me see how many pounds this is. Let's see. This is 3 pounds.
Okay.
So this makes quite a bit when you shred it up because you're going to end up shredding this up. So we're going to put this into the crock pot. My sister, she doesn't like handling meat, but I'm okay with it.
As long as I can wash my hands
As long
afterwards.
as you can wash your hands, I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good with handling the turkey. See, she does not like that. I get in there and get my hands dirty. It doesn't bother me. So you're just going to throw those in there. And these are nice because this is sliced.
Oh, it's not even a roast.
No, it's a pork roast, but it's sliced. So we're just going to, pork loin they call it, and we're just going to put it in here. I like it sliced, and you don't have to
And it kind of
mess with it.
more
Yeah,
evenly
and this is
in.
good on the grill too. So these are good too.
They are good, yes.
So we're going to set that. Sabrina, if you can set that over there, and I am going to pour 16 ounces. Actually, Tammy's going to pour 16 ounces of Coke. So I'm going to go wash my hands real quick, and we're going to pour that over the pork. I'm going to wash my hands here.
Okay.
Yeah, you always want to wash your hands after you're touching meat because that would not be good. Okay. So we have the pork in the crock pot, 16 ounces of Coke. Now, not Diet Coke. We're going to keep the sugar in there because the sugar is going to cook into the pork, and we're just going to pour it over.
Oh, how easy.
Now, there's a twist onto this because we're going to use this for a sandwich, and I'm going to add something on top of the sandwich that you wouldn't really normally add to it. And it's very tiny. So we're going to cook this for 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
It's going to cook for 8 hours. You leave it alone on high for 8 hours on high. And when you're done cooking it, you're going to take a lot of the juice out. So you're going to strain a lot of the juice. And I just use the lid and just take, I would say, most of it out and just reserve a little bit in the bottom of the crock pot. And then after you're done with that, you're going to shred it. So you're just going to use it. You use whatever tongs or a shredder. I have this little cute little tool. I have to show you guys that I bought.
Oh.
You ever seen one of these?
Oh, never.
And it
know what
goes
to do
through,
with that.
and and you just go through and you just shred it like this, and it shreds your meat. It shreds your taco meat, whatever.
Interesting.
So it's
Really?
good.
I
It's
have
really
a
good.
question, because when I get a roast, if it's real fatty, do you cook
You can-
the fat, or then when it's cooked?
See, there's a little bit of fat.
Do you leave that in there?
I
or-
leave the fat in there because that's good to kind of get in with the meat, and it adds extra flavor. Not a lot of fat. I don't like a lot of fat in there.
I like to
but
cut
a
it
little
off.
fat's good. So we have that with the Coke, which is not diet. You're liking that tool. It's really cool. So you leave the juice
Watch
that
out.
it's cooking. So you dump out a lot of the juice, and then you add your favorite barbecue sauce to it. If you make your homemade barbecue sauce, but you know, Kroger, good old Kroger,
Good old Kroger
good
brand.
old Kroger. I just pour that in there, and it's fine. You know, whatever sauce
brand
that you
you
like,
like.
whatever sauce. So we have that, and to top this off, because I'm going to make these into sandwiches, we're going to add a slaw to it,
Okay.
a coleslaw, which is yummy. And Sabrina, I'm going to have you throw that over there. Don't throw it, just place it. And coleslaw, if you could pass over some of those other things over there, Tammy, just any of those ingredients, just bring them on over here. The coleslaw. Now, I thought that you would have to shred your own cabbage and everything. And I thought, no, because I'm always looking for the easy way out. They sell the coleslaw in the bag.
Yeah.
In the bag. So it's awesome. So it's already in there. Look at, there's carrots and coleslaw, and you don't have to do anything. Did you know about this?
I
I didn't know about
I've
that.
buy it all
done
the time.
but
Oh,
I
well.
just know that it's
buy it all the time.
Okay,
I'm a
so
coleslaw person, though. I love coleslaw.
if you can pass me that bowl and the tongs
Okay.
over there, we are going to make
See what you took.
a vinaigrette dressing on top of the coleslaw that's going to be put on top of our sandwiches.
Yum.
On top of the pork. So we have a bowl, and we're going to add some red wine. Say that 3 times after that martini. Red wine, vinaigrette dressing. I always sing that song, Sabrina, every time I have red wine. It's so funny you said that. Okay, about 1/4 of a cup of red wine vinaigrette. There we go. So I don't really measure.
1/4 of a cup?
1/4 of a cup. So that's
She's
about.
like, that looks like more than 1/4 of a
Well,
cup.
that's about 1/4 of a cup. We're going to say it is. And what do we else we have here? We have 2 tablespoons of oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever you want to put in there. So 1, 2.
Could you use olive oil or would that be?
You know what? I think the olive oil will change the taste to it. So that's why I would say if you want to go on the lighter side, pure canola would be good. And then some Dijon mustard. We're going to put about, what did I say? About maybe 2 tablespoons of, I don't really measure.
So this would be good as a side as well. I mean, if,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, if you don't want it on your
right,
sandwich, you
don't
could
want it-
totally put it on the side because it is very tasty. And we're going to add some sugar, about 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Yum.
Put that in there. And a couple pinches of salt into that. You can add more depending on your taste. And pepper. And then we're going to whisk this together. Look at there. You can. This is a
at
good,
that.
great
Good
salad
dressing,
dressing,
right?
isn't it? Yeah. Look at
Right.
that. Oh, look what I did. And it's so easy. Look at that. I love that Dijon mustard. I think it adds such an awesome flavor to anything. It's so good. Smell that.
I can smell it here.
Oh, that does smell good.
Does it smell good? Mm-hmm. And then look at this. We're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, I made a vinaigrette coleslaw."
Say that 3 times again.
That's a tongue twister.
martini.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me check. Let's see.
Check,
It's so
make
good.
sure.
Another toast. Okay.
You guys are way ahead of me.
Still good. Okay.
Still good, yep.
And we're gonna add this awesome coleslaw into this. A little at a time, so you coat it. You take your tongs and kind of toss it up. And Sabrina, you're right. You can just use this as a side salad.
Oh my gosh, that's so easy.
Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
You end up using the whole bag.
Yeah, the whole bag. 1 whole bag. Oh, it smells good too. But like you said, if you don't like the coleslaw, you don't have to put it on your sandwich. And if you don't like it on the sandwich, some people just don't like
Extras.
extras on their sandwich. Exactly.
I have plain eaters.
So yeah, so they would have it on their side, but you know, it's kind of good to go on the wild side a little bit, color outside the lines and try a little
Go
something
out of the
different.
box.
Absolutely.
And here again, there's carrots in here,
Right.
and with the vinaigrette, it's good. It's all good. And toss that in there, and that is going to go on our sandwiches. And I thought that I needed to come up with something special for our son's baseball team. So I thought I would come up with the sandwich for him.
Why not?
Because, you know, sometimes you go to these restaurants and they have sandwiches made out of, you know, named after certain
sports
people.
teams.
And I thought, well, gosh, these boys work hard. They need a sandwich made after
And they're
them.
doing good this year.
They're doing really
They
good.
are. They work hard.
Yes. So I think I'm going to call it the Sand Dawgs sandwich.
Perfect.
You know what? I think I'm going to add a little bit more pepper to this because it looks like it needs a little bit more pepper. Usually I do a pepper sneeze. My mom used to call it that. And my mom, she's up in heaven now. So when I do a pepper sneeze, I'm like, oh, hi, Mom.
And she's saying bless you.
And she's saying bless you. And she's like, oh, Mom, bless you. So, oh, it's just a pepper sneeze. So doesn't it look pretty?
Yes, it looks really good.
It smells good. Okay, we're just going to keep on tossing this for a second here. I think it's all coated.
Yeah, it looks really good.
That is good. And what I did, you can I like the sweeter rolls, and I put got the sweeter rolls from Kroger. They have sweet rolls, sweet Italian rolls. Sweet Italian rolls.
Sweet Italian.
So, okay.
I've done the Hawaiian, but
okay.
not sweet.
Well, let me tell you, to go the cheaper route, because I am Polish, I found out I did do that one time, and I got the Hawaiian bread, and I thought, oh, I was really good. I had the coupon. I'm getting the Hawaiian bread. And then I went around the corner, and Kroger has sweet Italian bread, and it tastes just the same as the Hawaiian. I'm not dissing the Hawaiian bread, but I'm just saying if you want to save a few dollars, and the bag had more in them.
So more for your bag.
I mean, you got like half the amount. So Kroger,
and they look like the perfect size, though.
Yes,
they're the perfect size.
Yeah, and the Hawaiian guys are a little, little smaller, but hey, I found that out. So if you're at Kroger, I'm doing a little plug for Kroger, that their Italian sweetbread is the same as the Hawaiian brand that you spend twice.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yes. So I found that out. A little tidbit of information from Hey Lynn, what's cooking? Now, you know what? We need some boys to sample the Sand Dawg sandwich. And I think we need our Sand Dawgs, and here they are. Here's our Sand Dawgs team, and they're going to try our sandwich. So, Sabrina, if you want to help them out there and give them a sandwich here. And their coaches, here's Coach Rick and Coach Todd, getting ready to do a little sampling here. Here's your sandwich. You have a sandwich made after you. And your name. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I am so glad Sabrina and Tammy had came in to help me today and share their recipes.
It was fun.
It was a lot
I
of
had
fun.
a blast with them. Yes, it can be fun, Sabrina.
Maybe
It
my
can be a lot
friends in
of...
the kitchen with me
See,
all the time.
you have friends, you have laughter in the kitchen, and that's what makes it fun, and that's what's cooking. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Bye-bye. Dig in, boys.
How is it? Yum.